Okay, guys, so if you're on Patreon, make sure that if you want to exchange and you want to go over to the new website, obviously you're going to save some money because it should well be cheaper, especially with a 25% discount off, and there'll be a lot of those kind of things coming up. So if you are on Patreon, make sure that you go to the exchange and you look for the message I sent you but they're all over the place, the discounts. For the people that are on the new website, hello, and thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. So Leo, so don't forget, guys, you can watch this as a Leo or an Aquarian or a Life Path 8. Okay, so if you follow that method, okay, obviously when you're on either of these websites, there are multiple readings that you can watch if you're watching them within numerology. Okay, so Leo, you can watch Aquarian, Leo, Life Path 8. Okay, so Leo, what have they got coming up this week, please? So you got Hangman, you got Pisces, and you got the Moon. So becoming unstuck, or becoming the change and realizing that I can't change you, I'm just stuck with you. I'm stuck right in the middle with Julian. Now some of you really do not get on with this Pisces, and this is a karmic X that you have. This would be people like Elijah and people that all come from the Aquarian part. Because I know majority of them of an X is a Pisces that they had a child with. This is a Pisces mother also for a lot of people that they really do not get on. This is extreme not getting on at all because it's in reverse. Okay, so it feels like a Judas or someone that's Jewish, or begins with J, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. This is a baby's mama and everything else as well. Okay, and they're very toxic to a person here. So there could well be a Pisces that does not talk to their mum, and stuff like that, or if you have children together, this is a very toxic X that you have. Okay, could be a Life Path 3 or a Life Path 9 possible. Okay, if they're Life Path energies, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, this way around. Okay, so you've got this realizing that you can't change the fish's mind. Okay, so you might feel like they're hiding something from you, that they're not actually saying something. Okay, that they're not admitting something, that they're not doing anything. Okay, they're not doing anything about it. That's what I'm saying, man. If somebody here is trying to control a person and they realize they can't, you can't. That's about giving up. Okay, because if this fish, Piscean, is in the downright position, and it has to start swimming upstream and fighting, they just give up. Okay, because eventually they get really tired and they have to start going downstream. So, or streaming, something to do around going live, which is what I am also doing. Elijah, Lee, Laura. Leo, man, I'm perspiring, man, I'm sweating. Something to do around money. I'm also hearing the name Betty, okay? But yeah, money is on someone's mind. This is also a family argument as well, possible. Let's see, spending time at home, spending money, looking at money, concentrating more on money than anything else. Leo, what they got coming up this week? So the Tower, an abrupt ending and a blocking energy. Okay, not listen. That's what I'm saying. Your stuff was all about change, changing appearance, changing self, being selfish, taking back my energy, blocking you out, not listening. Okay, having my own money, keeping my own money, keeping an eye on my money. This is a bank account also, and savings. Okay, but like I said, man, this is, like I said, someone could start having a temper when they realise that they can't change this person. But like, if you're like me, okay, and you do have like serious problems with people that are Life Path 4, I'm sorry if you are one, I don't know you. But like, I have a lot of problems with people that are Life Path 4. They always have this diverse energy against me because I have a Scorpio rising. Okay, so if they are a Life Path 4 against the Scorpio rising, you would butt heads like fuck, because the descending part and also whatever would also be Taurus. Okay, so there's a lot of conflict here. There's a lot of avoiding, blocking and avoiding, not wanting to listen, not wanting to know. Can't be asked to listen to you bitching and moaning and screaming all the time. If someone's moaning and screaming and having a go at this person, they're just going to block you off. They won't listen and they won't change. You won't get through to them no matter what you do. That's why there's an energy around a mother of giving up. because I've give up. I've give up realizing that I have done nothing but keep trying to like tell you what to do and pry into your personal life and pry into your working life and part life and everything that you have about you. I've stuck my nose into it that much that I've just basically don't give a fuck now. Okay, I just don't even listen to you. In fact, probably don't even speak to a mother that is more than likely here. Okay, now if you've got kids and you've done something wrong, okay, in a karmic partner, narcissistic ex-partner's eyes, you both see each other as the same. Stubborn, arrogant, not changing, not moving, not budging, and not doing anything. Okay, so you both see each other exactly the same. Trust me, you do. I ain't lying there. You both see each other exactly the same. You realise that you can't change one another. So there's no getting through. That's what, your message right at the beginning was about a block and I can't seem to get through. Can't seem to get through to you, like a non-existent number or someone that just doesn't listen. Because of the fives. When a five has a five in mind, they have a devil for the sight for a person, which means, okay, you're really fucking pissing me off because you're not listening to anything I say. But people don't want to listen to that, Leo. That's the whole point. If it was come to you, right, you always have to look at karmic energy this way. Even if you look at it as a partner, if you're in partnership with a person, right, and you aim and you blame and you have a go at and the fives start taking over, look at that as if it was a mother or father that was having a go at you and you don't like it. Just because it's a different person doesn't mean that your partner doesn't feel exactly the same as what you feel when someone comes at you with stuff. Okay? As if it was the other way, any way around, really. Leo, this week, yeah. So you got confined spaces, blocking, not talking, not speaking, cutting a person off. Someone's bored at home. When they're bored at home and they have time off work, they start pressurizing the person that's at work. Or they're constantly thinking about the person at work. Okay, probably trying to add too much pressure to a Scorpio, realizing that you don't never seem to love me, want me, need me. I mean, really? Leo, what's going on with Leo this week? So here they come, straight back in, really fast. It's what it feels like here, if you're in partnership, means the masculine energy has put their foot down and told someone and said, it's on my terms, not yours. And you follow my lead. And if not, well, then do what you want here. It's what it seems like here. Because you've got a lot of masculine energies. And if you think for 1 minute that it isn't a feminine that tries to change a masculine, you're absolutely wrong. You've listened to too many different twin flame bollocks people reading you and telling you this is why I have an adverse effect against other tarot readers. Because their method of what they say, I don't believe in, okay, because they've got it from other readers and other readers and other readers that say the same, and they all follow the Mandela effect. Okay. There's an energy here that people that watch tarot, okay, majority of watch it because of conflict and everything else that's going on in their life. When a feminine energy starts to change a masculine, you start to come up against a masculine that says, fuck it, you're not changing me, I'm a masculine energy. I'll do what I want. Okay. So whether that be a lover, a mother, a father, or you'll come up against another person's chart that says awooga, 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 go straight to my masculine house, right? Which is what? Venus. Jupiter. Okay. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Jupiter. Okay. Jupiter is my Aries. I've got Aries in Jupiter. Right. So Jupiter will always say, no, no. Okay. I'm the one that gives. Jupiter is a giving and taking energy, the same as karma, really. It rewards, okay, but it doesn't reward you a fuck all if you've not done anything. Okay, so if you haven't put in any work, but the work that you've put in is to fight against a Jupiterian placement, you'll lose. Because Jupiter will take it from you. Okay, you'll just think it's the human. But they're just, according to their chart, going through the houses 1 in 7. Okay, so, oh dear, I feel a bad sign, I need to avoid you, block, that's not good for me. Selfish, arrogant prick arsehole. Okay, well then you stay on your own. Okay, I'll just block you out and not listen to you. Okay, now I do want you. Now I oh, you do now. Oh, don't. Someone could be from Manchester. Let's see. Leo. 4 of Wands. It feels like a make-up, break-up situation. I mean, like I said, man, I'm doing these weeklies, but trust me when I tell you that this can happen in one day. That, you know, cards can represent so many instances of time because it isn't there, that this could be one day that you experience this in, and then you go straight to the 4 of Wands. It's true. This could be Monday, right? This could be Sunday, and then Monday you go straight back to that. This could be within an hour, right? I'm not kidding you. I've learned so much by reading tarot for so many years that it literally can be within one instant, and your whole weekly reading isn't really within a week. It just comes within one day. Okay. Let's see. Leo this week. So Hierophant, married a couple, and then you start working on it. You see? So whenever it is, okay, you let me know if you're arguing at the moment and things are very frustrating. Okay, the moment that you actually reconcile and start working on the relationship and the marriage again. If that's within one day, you can pretty much pick up your timeline here, because this could be whenever. But in the future, you start working on the relationship and the marriage and going back to normal here. 4 of Wands, you make up again. You realise what has gone on. You probably have a conversation about blocking you off, not speaking, not talking, you know, working too much, blah, 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 so on and so forth. You're not spending any time with me. Well, now I am free. So there I am. Here I am. Still the same as I was before. So what do? You forgive the person and you go around another cycle again until this raises its ugly head again in the future. Because what you'll realise, even if you go through this again in the future, that you can't change the person because they'll still act the same way when you're arguing. A person doesn't change the way they argue. They do the same thing. They normally avoid the argument. Everybody does. Okay, there's not... I mean, I don't. I can't stand fucking arguing. I'm the first one to say, look, right, beep. Right, I'm not listening to you. Right. Just go... beep. Don't you fucking... Not listening to that bollocks. Right, no. You arrogant ass. No, I don't care. You're still coming at me, blaming me. Why the fuck would I listen? Okay, so let's see, Leo. Leo, what they got coming up this week? 8 of Wands. So you start communicating, you start travelling, you start working on the relationship again. Okay, Leo this week. And then it slows down. It's kind of like speeds up and then slows down. Must be a Capricorn energy, possible. Like speeds up, slows down, and then you start grounding yourself more, relaxing. Leo this week. 8, start caring for the person again, start loving on the person again, looking after them, caring. This is when everything, all of a sudden, all what was here gets forgot about. This is normally when a relationship or people argue that much, they block each other off. After some period of time, they give up and they realise, oh, that didn't work. Hello, is that you, Belinda? Yeah. Do you want to come over tonight? Oh, yeah, go on then. And then you literally just forget everything that's been done and you continue on as normal. That's humans. Leo, what's going on with Leo this week, please? 9 of Wands in reverse. But somebody's knocking at your door with codependency still. Still isn't enough. Still isn't enough. That's what I said, man. If y'all deal with anybody that has a lot of Virgo placements or a life path 9, they can also be very difficult to please. Okay, when I teach you about numerology of 9, because they don't never reach that rainbow of 10, so they can never really be truly happy. So if they're never happy with themselves, if you're dating one, okay, it can be very frustrating at times when you realise that you're giving all that you can, but you can't seem to give them enough. So they become very codependent. Then they become independent because they use their 9 of Pentacles. Independent. I've always strived to be independent. And then when I'm in an emotional relationship, right, I'm codependent. I'm in a twin flame journey, blah, 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 so on and so forth. They're not doing what I want them to do. I'm codependent on them. I'm thinking about them. Okay, now I'm thinking about myself. Who are you? That's Virgo. I got a lot of Virgo friends, trust me, they're the opposite sign to me of a Piscean. And I've got a lot of Virgo people I know, and they are all show traits of the same thing. And I've even said to them, and they say, no, I don't. And you're like, bruv, I see it. Right, very emotional Virgos can be. If a Virgo has a very strong relationship, depending on the rest of their chart really, but if they have like a very strong relationship with a person, they can take forever and a day to get over a relationship, to get over a very loving, strong relationship that was, okay? If you break up and you split up, their recovery time is a lot longer than a lot of other people is, because they relate to a Piscean of a lot longer, okay, being stuck, and a 9 of not really recovered yet because of codependency and independency. Okay, if you get a life path 9 or a Virgo that is a drug addict or an addict, oh, oh dear. Codependent, independent, codependent, independent, codependent, independent, 999. I need some help. In Britain, 999 is emergency services. Let's see. Leo this week. 5 of Pentacles, not happy. Still not happy. That's what I said, man. There's a person here that you can't please. You can't seem to please them, no matter what you do, forgive them. That's why you got a person that blocks. Because they know you too well. They know you damn well that it's just like, oh, fuck, here we go again. Leo. Independent. Oh, you can't even predict it. Well, you can. If you're Steve. Codependent, independent, codependent, independent, codependent, independent, codependent, independent, codependent, independent, codependent, independent. Jesus Christ, bruv. There's nines are needy energies. Yeah, but I need your loving. I need more attention. I'm luxurious. You want to think yourself lucky that you're with me. I am with you, and no. Yes, well, no. No. No, because you're not giving me enough. That's not enough money. That's not enough a pension. That's not enough. I need more money. I need more attention. I need some more. Trust me, I have Virgo in the midheaven there, which makes my other placement of Pisces. I have 3 placements of Piscean. So I know what you guys, I have it, like I said, in midheaven. I know what that can be like, with that urge of like, you just keep looking to try and find more and more and more and more and more, okay? But if you have a partner like me that has 3 placements of Virgo in their masculine and feminine, I don't know if you guys know this, but Emily's masculine and feminine, they're both Virgo. Even in Vedic, she has a lot of Virgo. And at times, and it's a life path 5, and is at times extremely difficult to please, because she always comes up against that's not enough. And it always leads to these, because of 5. 5 is also an argument. 5s are also codependent and independent, struggling, okay, don't like to feel as if they're on their own. If they're on their own, and you're at work and they're on their own, they could really start requiring a lot of your attention or thinking about you a hell of a lot when they're on their own. If you get like a cross comparison of life path 9 Virgo and placements of like Taurus, Sagittarius, but mainly life path 5, and they've got Virgo in their chart, Jesus. Wow, right? You'll come up against it. Because of the sabotage, because of the negative thinking, because of the not wanting to be alone. I go through this with Emily. Okay, there's no tea, no shade with Emily. I'm just saying what it is like to be in a relationship with a twin flame, with a person, with their placements and star placements and numerology. It's very difficult, okay, because of 9 being a very codependent, needing energy, and then a 5 feeling alone and not wanted, okay, and that you're not doing enough, and that when they're you get this person when they're off work and they've got a day or 2 off work. If you can't do that, this person will think about you when they're on their own, because they don't want to be on their own. They don't like being left alone. They like to be around you all of the time, especially if they're not at work and they're bored and frustrated and got nothing to do. All they can do is think about you, which is me, right? So when you get a cross comparison of charts, that really does play havoc, okay, to a masculine energy. Right? We're not a channel on here that slates people. I'm a channel on here that teaches you, okay? Humans, the people that you're with, what it's like, what you go through, lessons. Okay? Okay, because some people on Patreon never really appreciated that when you always speak about your own relationship and your own, I'm helping, I'm telling you what it's like, what you go through. Okay, the Hangman in reverse. A new person may be on the horizon for some of you, a friend or clients, okay? But again, thinking about when is the person going to speak. Someone, it's either a Pisces or someone's worried about the Pisces or their children. But when is this person going to answer? When are they going to call? When are they going to ring? Okay. They're waiting, patiently, waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for a reply to a message or waiting for the person. What's the moon? 9. Again, you see, 2 9s, double 9. You've got 9, 9, 9, and 9. Right? That's a lot of independent, codependent. You see, the trouble is, I'm not slating Virgos or life path 9s. Trust me, I know them, and my girlfriend has 3 placements like I've told you. Right? 9s, when they flicker between their codependent and independent phases, for a partner on the other end, on the other perspective of me, that's a very difficult energy, man, because the moon is also like waiting, can be like a very enclosed, smothered, don't know, thinking kind of energy, don't know what you're doing, where are you? Okay, I'm independent now, and then after a while, okay, now you've let me back into your energy, I'll go from a 9 back to this 9, which is codependent. So this is where it can be the fool and the trick energy of what you feel. Because this comes up as, oh, everything's good, no, it's fine, we're all back to normal, I'm healthy now, I'm all good, let's go out, let's spend some money, let's treat you, blah, 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 let's treat you good, you know, and you kind of like, you know, you treat the person lavishly, you know, whatever the word is, and you get back together, they feel good, you feel good, their energy makes you feel good, they come up as a Jekyll and Hyde energy, and then they go back to this. And then you're like, fuck me, all of a sudden you were all right for a couple of days or that day, and then the next day you're not. What the hell's wrong? No, it's you. What? Then you go to a 9 of Wands, right? Comes up as like confusing, gaslighting, man. Then you come 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. You get blocked again, or they do. Then you start hitting struggles. 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, yeah, 5 of Pentacles, you see. Because 9s, right, 9s can be very difficult because of the great people, really lovely people, of course, right? It's not just that part of their chart, it's multiple energies of their chart. But, yeah, because of the confusion of the other partner not knowing what you want it, when you do and when you don't, and when you do, the 9 can start to say, well, you don't ever know what you want. You want me and then you don't want me, and then you do want me and then you don't, and then we argue because you're not giving me any attention. You're paying too much time at work and everything else, and then I'm here for you, and then, oh, okay, then, oh, no, oh, you're here now, are you? And then the other person thinks, man, this is so goddamn confusing. It's like the Joker. It's too difficult to figure out. Why can't you just act normal? Right? But the Virgo thinks that they are, or the Life Path 9, think they are according to them, okay, because that's part of their chart. Because of the lost energy, because they will think, well, I'm lost, man, I don't get it. I don't get it. Of course you don't. You don't get that one bit. Where the other person's like, well, I've got it fucking ages ago. You know, hello, I got it. You know, you're like, well, I don't get it. Why are you doing that? And you're like, man, you're fucking gaslighting me. You're like, no, you're doing it. You're like, bruv, if you don't get it, the fact that you're doing that to me, no, you're doing it to me. And you're like, Jesus. The tower. You see, someone feels the other person's lying, not telling the truth, looking for closure, looking for an answer to it. 4 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands in reverse. There could be a third party here. Whatever looked like reconciliation looked like it might be just momentarily. It looks like that it isn't right yet. Now, what's 8 of Swords? 10 of Swords. Someone starts to think, fuck, this is over before it even began. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is the 6 of Wands. Right, now we need to talk about this because it's really getting frustratingly shit. Knight of Wands comes in with a Queen of Cups. You see, I love Yo Jane. I know what love is. Again, you see, all of this fighting and all of this nonsense, childish bollocks, and all of a sudden, oh, let's forget about that. Come here, Virgo. Like I said, man, you know, I forgot about the 1%. Right, the 1% prophecy. Four of Wands. 4 of Wands. Leo, there you go. You back in a prison sentence, which is a marriage and a relationship. Leo or an Aquarian. It's up to you. 4 of Wands, Scorpio or Aries. But either way, man, you'll go straight back to the way you were before. Guarantee you this will come up again. Right? You have to see your partner as just funny. You think, oh man, you're fucking funny in the head. You just do what you like. The Hierophant. Another 9. Oh dear. Leo. I feel lost in love with a relationship. What's the 8? Yeah, you go straight back to normal pretty much here. Start speaking, things start coming in fast and you end up in love again here. You know, or you meet someone new. Like I said, man, any point of you guys that are like single, you need to get off your ass and go out and look for people, because they're not going to knock at your door if they don't know you. But there could be a new person here. Could start to bring this 3 alive if someone's causing so much hassle and problems. Someone else, like a soulmate, is like, right, I'm here. 8 of Wands. Yeah, 6 of Cups in reverse. Oh dear. Man, y'all can have a lot of problem with 6s. Gemini, Capricorn. 6 as well here. What's the 6 of Cups in reverse? Someone's already in a relationship. 6 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they stopped speaking to the relationship partner. Again. Oh, God. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is the 2. They start thinking, well, what am I going to do? Someone's mindset is absolutely and utterly bizarre. Like, it really is bizarre. It's in and out and backwards and forwards. What am I going to do? Are they speaking? Are they not? Are we spin up? Like, 6 of Pentacles. 3, the High Priestess is here now to say, I ain't budging an inch. Right? I'm not chasing. The Empress. Could be a 3rd energy. Could be after the dick. I don't know. What's the 9 of Wands in reverse? Cancer, Life Path 7 in reverse here. There's no travelling. Oh, bruv, this is where everything goes to shit. There's no going forward or backwards. The Cancerian in reverse. What's that for? Tarot card reader. Working. Trying to earn a living. Trying to pay off a car debt, maybe. What's the 8 of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. Then it's offered again. 5 of Pentacles is a 5 of Pentacles. It's still not enough. 5 of Pentacles, the Death card. It ends because of frustration and just getting fucking fed up. 9 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, cutting it off. Had enough. Queen of Swords. Queen. There's 2 women now. 3 women. Someone could be a player, or they're just getting bored with the antics of fucking getting fed up of arguing and playing games and manipulation and acting like children. That's what I said, man. You'll get more sense from a child than what you would an adult. Why is that? Because a child doesn't have much of an ego that stands in its way of it really being that bothered. It's quite satisfied with like a $2 toy. Give a child, what's the saying? Give a man a fish and it'll feed him for a day. Give him a fishing rod and teach him how to fish and it'll feed for a lifetime. You know, it's like give a dog a bone and it'll eat it, but give it a fucking chip shop, bruv, and it'll become a butcher's dog, you know. Right? So there could be temptation out there. Queen of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Someone... Oh my God. Oh my word. I've never seen it. I've never witnessed it. Right, man, there is multiple energies of Virgo or Life Path 9s here. I think something very strange happens through your week or the rest of whenever this comes out. Because there's quite a few cards here, Leo. Right at the end, you get another 9, because I think you've got all 9s out, roughly. Okay, definitely within one deck, I feel. Okay, so you got a lot of them. And you get like this 3 here, where someone's a bit like a fish called Wanda that starts to think, fucking hell, bruv, if you're going to keep acting like a child and arguing and arguing and arguing and arguing and arguing, and you're not listening and you're not speaking and you're not talking and we're not changing each other, then what the fuck is the point? Okay, then a human doesn't realise that spirit is the one that puts any organisation of spirits together. Of course they do. You don't just naturally meet a person. If you're supposed to, you will. Okay, especially if you're on a twin flame journey, okay, because you don't have one. All you guys that think you just have one twin flame, you're absolutely mistaken. I've had 8, okay, so I know it firsthand. That's why I teach it. I've had 8 twin flames. Right, so here, all of a sudden, you get this single energy that starts off 9. You get the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles of relationship, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess that hides one of these women, or both of them, and then the King that counterpart with the Queen, and then the Sun. So, I can't tell you for love and money who ends up with who here, but what I do know is that, sorry man, my watch face always keeps fucking changing watch faces. They find someone else, and they hide, maybe, because I still don't know, because you've got a Queen here as well, okay, and a High Priestess energy that makes 3 or you already know the person does. But like I said, man, when things happen, you might think, oh, my partner's going to go off with someone else, and then suddenly Spirit gives both of you something to think about. Spirit is the one that's in control of karmic energy, or any energy of who's with who. There's nothing to say that, like, 2 people are in a relationship of self-destruction and they're just destroying each other as relationships because they're not listening or talking. And then suddenly, your karmic energy of what it is that you've been blaming a partner from for ages, saying, yeah, they've always been a cheater and a liar, they cheat on me, they've been cheating, and I've always been mistreated in every relationship I've been on. They're a cheater, they're a cheater, they're a cheater. And you've been thinking that and putting that energy out for a long time. Karma can always stay, oh, okay, so you want to blame people that cheat for connections that we put together. Okay, let's put someone in your vicinity and see if you do the same when you're in a circumstance. And then you get tempted to go outside and think, fuck, I ended up being what it was that I used to say I wouldn't be. Change. Right, a leopard never changes its spots. It just loses them after time. Right, so like I said, a human will blame a human for whoever ends up with who here, but a human will always do that. But always keep in mind, if you're whether you are on my teaching tier or not, whatever happens in relationships is put together by a spirit. As a human person that cheats, you just blame them for it. Okay, but when you're in gaslighting, narcissistic energy of fighting and manipulation and destroying each other, when you look at blame, can you really blame them? Well, if you're a blaming person that gaslights people, then obviously you would, right? Because if you push and you push and you push and you push and you push, someone eventually snaps, gets fed up, they go. Then when they go somewhere else, you blame them. Can you? You know, can you? It's up to you, Leo. But there you go. Okay. So that's what you get. That's what you've got. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. And stay tuned. Oh, yeah, 3333 on the clock. 6 and 8, Leo, Aquarius. 6 is Geminis and Capricorns. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks very much. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you on your next one.